Something else that happened on Thursday, and that was International Women's Day. That one special day a year for half the population of Earth. Knock yourselves out, 3.5 billion people. It was a day of marches all over the world in support of causes from equal pay to combating sexual harassment, all of which were truly inspiring. What was dispiriting was that, yet again, International Women's Day inspired reactions ranging from the clumsy to the appalling, starting with the ham-fisted efforts of brands trying to appear like progressive feminists. McDonald's turned its M upside down, you know, for women, because I guess the M is for men the rest of the time. Porsche nonsensically blacked out the letters in their logo until it read she. And then there was Brawny, who ran a Who's Your Shero campaign.
Brawny celebrates Sheroes this Women's History Month and supports Girls Inc. to inspire Sheroes of tomorrow. Who's your Shero?
Now, the only problem with that is that we consulted some linguistics experts, and it turns out, and this is true, there's already a word for women's heroes, and it's the word heroes. It's a little like the word sheroes, only it's not stupid, and it is a word. Now, Mattel fared a little better with their new line of inspiring women Barbie dolls, which is a nice idea. The problem there was that one local newscaster somehow found a way to make it creepy.
The three inspiring women dolls are aviator Amelia Earhart, artist Frida Kahlo, and mathematician Katherine Johnson. I love the Frida Kahlo one. She's dressed up.
Salma Hayek, right? The movie?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you like that movie, yeah?
I like Salma.
Oh, you like Salma Hayek.
I like Salma.
Okay.
It was a segment about women's empowerment, children's toys and a long-dead artist, but he decided, I can perv out on this, I will perv out on this. With God as my witness, I will make this Women's Day segment about my dick. And that was not the only awkward interaction at a TV news desk on Thursday. Step forward, CBS This Morning, a show that recently fired Charlie Rose following sexual harassment allegations, and yet they still transitioned from a segment about dog behaviour to a segment about International Women's Day like this.
The researchers say it's kind of like speaking to your dog the way you do to a baby, but don't mistake the two.
Yes. Come here, you little sweetie pie. Don't you look so cute?
Oh, my God, I just want to be in your lap, Nora.
You know you two are not alone. There's people in the room.
Yeah, Gail's right. There are people in the room, although maybe we should focus on who's not in the room. Let's ask ourselves, who is not in that room, and how did he come to be not in the room? I'm just saying, it seems that CBS This Morning is less a morning show and more 2 hours of incriminating office surveillance footage that accidentally gets broadcast across the country every day. But those were all one-off moments. Some news anchors were spending the entire day acting inappropriately, like Philadelphia's Mike Jerrick. Now, we don't have time to show you everything he did. This is just a sample of what he got up to on Thursday.
Have a great day, International Women. What's the deal? Why do you need your own day? They changed the brawny dude to a woman. Yeah. Just, give me some ideas. How could we change that into something good to celebrate women? Yeah, it's great. You'll love it. How do you keep your girlish figure? Have you ever cheated on your husband?
No.
Okay. Last time you had sex?
Mike.
It's the Alex Holly.
Turn it on, Mike.
What? Well, no, it's so authentic. It has a mic pack on it.
What do you do with this doll that you have at home?
I just put it by my bedside.
Okay.
So I can wake up in the morning, open my eyes, and see you.
That is gross. And I would say that we should all now take a shower after that, but I feel like Mike Jerrick would hear that and say, nice. But perhaps the worst moments this Women's Day were from male politicians. In the UK, Boris Johnson, Foreign Secretary and dumpy Swedish beetle, celebrated the day by visiting school children, which is a perfectly pleasant idea. But when you turn up the audio, the subject of Cleopatra apparently came up, and Johnson decided to tell the kids, unprompted, how she died.
She got some snakes brought in and casted a feast. And she wanted to commit suicide because Antony was dead. She loved Antony. And so she took out the snake, which was called an asp, and she put it on her bosom. And she died. That was the end of Cleopatra.
What are you doing? I would happily watch hours of Boris Johnson explaining grim endings to distracted children. So then Sarah loses her mind, Harry has his arm amputated, and Marion performs a sex show for drugs, and that was the end of Requiem for a Dream, children.